say?
Well, of course, if he did it, he'd certainly tell, but obviously he must not have pulled his hair because he told Daryl Morris he didn't.
Yeah, right.
I have some nice swamp land I'd like to sell you over in Arizona.
I was going to suggest that.
It's beachfront, though. It's beachfront.
I'll tell you what, fantastic match here. Ricky Morton back up on his feet. He's going to back Dru Dlite up in that corner. What's he going to do? Oh.
I think he got his stomach's attention. Oh, that looked like the back of a fist to the face.
That was the back of a fist right under the bridge of the nose there. And Dru Dlite going hard into the corner turnbuckle. Well, Ricky Morton charging headlong, though, and Dru Dlite getting out of the way. Brilliant maneuver there by Dru Dlite.
Once again, that speed and agility came through for Dru. That's one of the things he counts on. He's very fast, he's young, he's deceptive, and he is an excellent wrestler. That's why he is the champion at this point in time.
Absolutely. Dru Dlite taking over here now. He's working on that left arm. Oh, and a rabbit punch right to the back of the head of Ricky Morton. Look at this. Look at Perry James. Perry James.
Well, I tell you what, the fans are all upset about it. They don't want to see Ricky Morton getting choked like that. They feel like he's got enough to handle in the ring, but look at the look on Perry James's face. He is so proud of himself. He is raising the ire of the fans here in Gaffney, South Carolina. You can believe that.
I tell you what, the fans are wild here. They are wild on top of Perry James. They're trying to encourage Ricky Morton to get up. And look at Ricky. Here he comes. He's showing he's been working. He's been working out. He's been preparing for this match tonight with Dru Dlite. What a fantastic contest it's been thus far. And without Perry James, who knows? Who knows? I know Dru Dlite is an accomplished wrestler. He's a fantastic wrestler. He's a fantastic kickboxer. But can he win without Perry James in this corner?
Well, I don't know. That's something we're not going to find out tonight because Perry James is there and he has to be brought into the equation. But as you can see, this has been a back and forth battle. It could be anybody's match at this point in time. Ricky was ahead on points earlier. He probably still is, but the battle has come down. It's who can reach back, who's got the heart, who's got the most courage, and who can reach back the furthest and come up with it when the chips are down. And that could be either one of these two at this point.
You can say what you want to there, but I think Dru Dlite, if not for the ropes there, he could have had Ricky Morton pinned right there.
That's exactly right. But being the ring general that he is, Ricky Morton got his legs across those ropes.
Absolutely.
And that's, once again, that experience comes to the forefront for him.
Send him in. Oh, he was going for the hip toss. Ricky's going to go under. Oh, he's going for a backslide. He's going to get him over. Randall, this could be it. It's 1, 2. Oh, and he's out at the count of 2. Oh, and a big clothesline right there takes Ricky Morton back to the mat. He's taking a lot out of Ricky Morton.
That was a vicious clothesline right there. He nearly took his head off. And I tell you what, I don't care how much heart you got. When the lights go out, they're out.
That backslide took a lot out of Ricky Morton right there.
That's exactly right. He reached back and got what he had, and Dru was able to counter that. And now we're right back to where we were earlier. Ricky Morton is, well, now he's facing a lot of pain, but he's also been distracted by Perry James on the outside. He has to keep his focus on Dru Dlite in the ring.
Right hand by Ricky Morton and another one, and now he's going outside. This is a mistake. This is a mistake, Randall. He's going outside after. He's taking his focus off of Dru Dlite. Oh, and they posted him.
I'm telling you,
Dru Dlite from behind rammed his head right into that corner post.
Do you see the look on Perry James's face? That is unbelievable. Ricky knows much better than to take his mind off of Dru Dlite. A man of Dru Dlite's caliber, you cannot take your mind off of him.
Oh, and Ricky Morton comes out. I don't know where he found it. But he reached way down deep inside and kicked out after having his head rammed right into that corner post.
That's exactly right, and he's gone through a lot of punishment at this point in time, but he's not out yet. He did not get counted out. I was shocked. I thought this match was over with.
I tell you what, Ricky Morton backing Dru Dlite up in that corner, trying to bake that armbar, and he's going to do it. Oh, and he's going to ram that shoulder, but it's the left one, the one Dru Dlite's been working on, into the midsection, and both men Both men struggling right now. Oh, right hand right on the bridge of the nose. Dru Dlite dazed into the ropes. Oh, and he comes off and drives that leg right up into the midsection, and he takes Morton back over to the mat. We are seeing a fantastic contest between two gladiators right here.
That's exactly right. It's toe-to-toe at this point in time. It's anybody's match right now. You have to pay attention to Perry James to a certain extent, but you also have to keep focused on the man in the ring. Ricky Morton has taken a lot of pain, but Dru Dlite has also. This is, at this point in time, a very even match, and anybody can win.
I tell you what, we say it every week. It's action, not actors here in the War Zone, and you are seeing it this week. Oh, and I think they hit hands. I think they both went together.
I believe they did, too. It sure sounded like it. It sounded like somebody popped a pumpkin to me.
Perry James, he's over here. He's encouraging Dru Dlite to get to his feet. Ricky Morton, it looks like Ricky Morton's going to get there first.
Yes, it does. You can see the concern on Perry James' face. That's something you don't see very often, but he is concerned at this point in time. He sees the possibility of that title slipping away.
Wow, a boot to the midsection and a skull buster right on Ricky's shoulder, driving him straight down. Hitting his head, Dru Dlite could be out. Ricky Morton going for the cover. Oh, and Dru Dlite reaches way down deep.
That's unbelievable. I tell you, it just don't get any better than this. They're going to have to knock, one of them's going to have to knock the other one completely out the penny.
I tell you what, Dru Dlite reaching way down deep. He's going to turn it over on. Oh, and he's caught him in a sleeper. Ricky Morton's going to duck under the elbow. He's got him. Ricky Morton's got him in a sleeper. What an incredible match. Oh, Dru Dlite going into that corner, driving Ricky Morton's head right into that turnbuckle. Both men down again, Randall Brown.
That's exactly right. And Dru Dlite's trying to get that blood to pump back to his head because Ricky Morton had that sleeper clamped on for a good 15 to 20 seconds, depriving the brain of oxygen. But he's back up now. Ricky Morton crashed head first into the turnbuckle, and it looks like Dru Dlite is going to be in charge at this point, it looks like. He's driving his shoulder into Ricky Morton's.
Those two hard right hands hurt Ricky Morton. He's fired those two right hands right into his jaw. I think that had to daze him and hit a couple of three shoulder blocks, but Ricky's going to get out of the way this time.
That's right. I tell you what, that experience came through for him. It looks like he's telling the crowd he's fixing to take this title home with him.
I think this is a mistake. He needs to stay right on top of this man. He's back with it now. Oh! And a big chop. Big chop drives Dlite back, and he takes him back into the corner. Ricky Morton's going to go up. He's over there. We got to watch Perry James.
He's in a dangerous position there.
Oh, and he's going to hit him hard. Right in the forehead. He's driving those right hands in. Dru Dlite in a lot of trouble.
That's exactly right. He was drilling his head with that fist.
Dru Dlite is out on his feet. I think he may be out. If Ricky were to drop him, he would fall. Oh, but he's going to swing him. No, he's going to reverse. Where did that come from? Oh, small package. 1, 2. Oh! Perry James distracted the referee.
Why did he stop the count? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
I can't believe this. Dru Dlite had reversed it on Ricky Morton. Dru Dlite's got Ricky Morton pinned. What's the referee's decision?
Ricky Morton's the winner. Do we have a new champion? We have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky Morton has won this championship right here. Wait a minute. What's going on?
What is going on? We'll try to get the official decision from referee Daryl Morris.
Ricky Morton's leaving the area without his belt. I thought he had won the belt. It looked to me like he had him pinned.
Ricky Morton is your winner by disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. Dru Dlite retains the North American Heavyweight Championship. Randall Brown, it looks like there's a lot of dissension up here in the camp. Well, they're trying to explain what went on. You know, Ricky Morton had Dru Dlite in a small package. Dru Dlite reversed that situation.
That's exactly right. And I think Dru Dlite feels like he won that match fair and square. You know, when you're disqualified, there's a penalty to your pay, and he certainly doesn't want to accept that penalty. He felt like he had that match won. That's exactly what his feelings are. He felt like he had that match won, and he feels like it's going to cost him money.
Dru Dlite grabbing the championship belt and leaving the building, leaving the main attraction up here arguing with Perry James. We've got to go, fans. We got to go. We'll catch up with this next week. Please join us same time. For Randall Brown, I've been Throckmorton. See you next time.